Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back. We had a short break.
Yep, again.
We we needed it. Well,
Yeah, my kids celebrated their birthday and then
Yeah,
it kind of
yeah.
everything was put on a break.
yeah.
Yeah.
But now we're back and kind of thought that we would change the format a bit. So we want to make a contract with you. We are making the episode shorter and you will watch the whole episode through. And you will like and subscribe. That should be a very good
We'll
contract.
try to make it more condensed, the information, what we're talking about, so it will be worth it.
Yes.
We'll try to make it worth it.
Absolutely.
This is episode 12 and it's another real talk, a tough talk.
Yeah.
We're going to speak about a secret shame most blended families experience.
Yeah.
Let's get real.
Let's get wiser together.
It is something that happens very often, but it's not spoken about because for many it feels like a massive public failure. We're speaking about a situation when one of your children decides to live with the other parent full time.
Yeah. So we want to talk about this today because it just happened to us, or not just, but it happened
In
to
September,
us.
so
in
half a
September.
year ago now.
Yeah. So my 70-year-old made the decision to transition to live with his mom full time. And if you if you're watching this right now because you're going through the exact same thing, then we want to immediately remove the drama from the room. There was no fight. There was no explosive things that happened. It was just
No slamming doors.
no slamming doors, but it doesn't mean that it didn't hurt.
No, exactly. And that is what we're talking about today. We're speaking about a decision very often a teenager makes, choosing the other parent. And this is the kind of the biggest blow your ego can take as a parent.
Yeah.
But when you actually step back and look at it, it is a rational and healthy choice that they make.
Yeah, it is. So let's start with the hard part, the immediate emotional reaction. Even, when it makes logical sense. When your child looks at you and says, I don't want to stay with you anymore. I want to go and live with my mom. You kind of register that as a rejection directly. I mean, it hurts so much.
Yeah, it was very tough on you.
It was.
And you start doing this kind of audit of your parenting.
Yeah.
Where did we go wrong?
Yeah.
Did we fail at providing a safe, peaceful household for the teenager,
Yeah.
for them to flourish in? Did the dynamics of the blended family push them away, or was it that marriage announcement that actually preceded their decision?
Yeah.
So a couple of days later, he announced he wanted to leave
Yeah.
with the mother. A couple of days after the marriage announcement, it felt so real. Okay, we're taking the next step.
Yeah.
And there is also this quiet petty fear that we should admit we feel as parents, that the other parent has won.
Yes. Yeah, it just feel like you lost custody battle where no one was fighting. Yeah, so because we put so much pressure on ourselves to make this massive 7-person blended family work, and we want the big dinners, we want the movie nights, we don't want kids to opt out of that. It feels like indictment of the whole project.
Yeah, but here's the reality check, and here's something that pulled us out of that guilt spiral. We stopped looking at the situation through our perspective, and we put on the other lens. We started looking at the situation through the lens of a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
And their nervous system.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, look at our house. We have 7 people under one roof. The kids are ranging from 10 to teenagers. We have constant noise, and we actually don't have constant noise anymore.
Yeah.
But I think actually we had, at that time when he made the decision, it was more noisy at home because everyone was trying to settle into this new constellation.
Yeah.
But now we are like, listen, just take it. There's nothing.
It's just computer.
A computer,
that makes
fan
noise.
in the background.
Yeah. So the decision was made half a year after the moving, after we moved in together. And that was a very intense half a year. And then during the summer break, he spent most of his time with his mother. He was working. He found 2 jobs actually in the vicinity of the mother's summer house. So, you know, it probably that felt like, oh, this works better.
Yeah.
I'm either with my mom, with my siblings, my biological siblings, or I'm, I can do whatever I want. And I don't have 3 more people and a cat and a bunny
Yeah.
to think about, take into the consideration.
Yeah, exactly.
And so if you put yourself in their shoes, in the shoes of a 17-year-old, their primary directive right now is independence. And they're worried about their social life. They're worried about their school situation. They're worried about their future. And the last thing they want to think about is negotiating about when and how to make a sandwich and the chores and the noise levels.
Yeah.
They just need a safe, quiet space to breathe.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, choosing a quieter house, it I don't think it's a rejection of us. It is just the 17-year-old making a highly rational, mature decision about his boundaries in life, maybe what he wants for himself. And I actually think that it's a good decision. And for him, he doesn't need the chaos right now. He needs a launch pad.
Yeah, he doesn't need the chaos of a pack.
Not the chaos of a pack, exactly.
Yeah, and we are a pack. And once we accepted that, the situation actually turned for the better, and our relationship became calmer and better as well.
Yeah.
More positive. We stopped being his managers.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can always agree on, you know, him coming over for dinners or for some fun activities, and he doesn't have to, you know, get involved in the discussions around chores or noise levels or who left the shoes in the hallway.
No, exactly. And you know, he's coming over today, for example, and he wrote me a message. What are we gonna eat? What are we gonna watch? Who is here? And you know, I answered, and he was like, yeah. And I did answer him. You can come whenever you want. You can sleep where you want. You know, it was like you can make the decisions. And then he was like, yeah, sure. I choose to be with you today. So yeah, I think, you know, when he finally comes over, or when I meet him for dinner or whatever, I think we have a different relationship now. We can focus on him entirely, and I don't have to always focus on the others as well, you know.
Yeah. And the hardest part is you know, inviting him without attaching any guilt to his decision.
Yeah.
He's free to choose, and we should, you know, take the heavy emotional stakes out of their attendance. It's, you know, you feel free to come, and but it is easy as well, because, you know, every time we have a family event in our big family, we need to discuss, okay, what are we eating? And there are 7 ideas. What are we gonna watch? And there are 7 suggestions. And you're trying to choose the one that makes the fewest people unhappy.
Yeah.
So now this is never the case.
No.
He doesn't have to do that anymore.
No, exactly.
And it feels special. And it is actually a very good sign that he decided to come today, even though the youngest has 2 friends over.
Yeah.
And our eldest decided to sleep over
Yeah.
as well. So that is a very good sign.
Yeah. I wrote to him, you can choose what you want, but I would be happy if you stayed over for the night. So, yeah, everything is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. So letting your almost adult child choose their own environment, even if it hurts your ego, it's an act of massive secure parenting. And it means that you've raised a kid that knows their own boundaries and feels safe enough to communicate them to you.
Yeah, and you are actually giving them space to grow up, and that is exactly what you're supposed to do as a parent. That was well done. And we would love to hear from you. If you have been there, if you have gone through the same situation, what was your reaction? What did you do to, to reassure your child, to reassure each other as parents in the blended family? We would love to hear from you and to share your experience or to discuss your experience if you would like that. And I think it's about time we normalize this conversation so that fewer people felt this shame that is associated with similar situations.
Yeah, absolutely. So we really enjoy doing this and we want to do more. We want to do more of this.
We would love to have a feedback.
Yes.
And to have a dialogue with you.
Absolutely.
So please comment.
Please comment, please like, please subscribe to this. It means the world to us. So,
even if you think we are wrong, you think we are wrong.
Yeah.
Comment, discuss it with us. We'll be happy to respond.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It only takes a second, but it means a lot to us. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye.